So the first session that I ever had with Sarah was after she read the first book, and that was a straightforward sort of editorial feedback thing. And we met, we had a cup of coffee, and I think the important thing was we knew that we liked one another and that we could happily work together for quite a long time. So Sarah said that she was happy to mentor me. But I remember, as you said to me, it was, you could see the skeleton of a novel, but somebody had taken all the bones and thrown them into the back of the truck. That's what I remember.
I remember being quite harsh.
You weren't harsh, I think you were just honest, and that was okay. I could take that. I liked your directness always.
It wasn't that different. The bones were there, but we kind of fleshed it out, didn't we? We worked together on it to give it structure, really. It was the structure that needed.
I think that you have to be ready to start working with a mentor because it's a very big commitment. My novel had taken a slightly wrong direction.
Yes.
And we had to unearth the core story, and you helped me unpick what the actual story underneath it all was.
Yeah.
We spent quite a lot of time doing that.
Yeah. No, I think that's if you want to know what an editor does, they pull the story out of the writer.
Well, that you did.
Gently do.
Absolutely. And sometimes not so gently. We either met and workshopped a piece of the manuscript, or we met over Zoom. We did quite a lot over Zoom. The interesting thing for me, the difference between a straight editor, which is how we started, and what became a mentorship, was that editorial feedback is very text related. You focus on a particular bit of the text, be it a one page or even chapters and chapters. Whereas the mentorship, you go to a sort of 1,000-foot view, where you talk about a piece, you go over a piece, but within the context of the whole book. And so you have this constant context of the whole novel and how any piece fits into the structure of the novel, which is what I needed lots of help with. The story, which bit actually relates to the genuine story you're trying to unearth. And then there's the 10,000-foot view, which is your writing in general. And Sarah was brilliant at that. There were quite a few, so there were some technical things that she taught me that were very specific to this novel, like the close third person, unreliable narrator. But then there were other things that were principles that Sarah taught me. The thing I remember the most that you taught me, of everything, the thing that really has stayed in my head is allow the reader to work things out themselves. Trust your reader to be cleverer than you currently are. And it's a mistake so many writers read. And I now see it when I read other work. I can see when a writer hasn't had the confidence, really.
It is about confidence.
It is about confidence.
Absolutely.
And you kept saying that to me.
Yeah.
And it took me a long time to understand it was my lack of confidence in my writing that meant I was feeling I had to tell it again and again and not trust the reader.
Yeah, I think when you've got somebody kind of holding your hand and you start to gain that confidence, and you certainly, I mean, I watched your confidence grow, which was one of the great things about mentoring, is that you see in front of you the results, which is lovely.
And from my side, I saw it too. It was very satisfying when I could go through the manuscript myself and go, nope, I can trust my reader there. That was such a good feeling.